Climate change is a hot topic today. Our planet is going through dramatic shifts. Some of these changes are happening faster than ever before. We hear a lot about global warming, but there's also talk about global cooling. It can be confusing to understand what is really happening. People are worried about the future. Scientists are studying the Earth's climate to figure out what is causing these changes. They are looking at how the climate has changed in the past and what might happen next. This essay will dive deep into these issues. We will look at both global warming and global cooling. We'll explore what causes them, their effects, and what the future might hold. By the end, you'll see why it is so important to take care of our planet. We'll also discuss what actions we can take to help. Global warming is a well-known issue. It refers to the Earth's rising temperatures. This increase is mainly due to human activities. Burning fossil fuels like coal and oil releases greenhouse gases. These gases trap heat in the atmosphere. The effects of global warming are widespread. Ice caps are melting, leading to rising sea levels. Weather patterns are changing, causing more extreme weather events. Some areas are becoming hotter and drier, while others are experiencing more intense rainfall. Scientists agree that global warming is a serious threat. They warn that if we don't take action, the consequences will be severe. We need to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions to slow down global warming. This is a challenge, but it is crucial for the future of our planet. Global cooling is less talked about. It refers to periods when the Earth's temperatures drop. This can happen due to natural factors. For example, volcanic eruptions can release particles that block sunlight. This can lead to temporary cooling. Another factor is changes in the Earth's orbit. These changes can affect how much sunlight reaches the planet. Over long periods, this can lead to ice ages. During an ice age, large parts of the Earth are covered in ice and snow. Some scientists suggest that we could be heading towards a cooling period. However, this is still a topic of debate. Most agree that the current trend is warming. Even if cooling occurs, it would likely be temporary compared to the long-term warming trend. Scientists around the world study climate change. They use data from satellites, weather stations, and ice cores. This data helps them understand how the climate is changing. Most scientists agree that the Earth is warming. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, is a leading authority. They review thousands of studies. Their reports show that human activities are the main cause of recent warming. They also warn about the potential impacts if we do not take action. However, there are still debates about specific details. For example, some scientists study the possibility of global cooling, but the overall consensus is clear. The Earth's climate is changing, and human activities are a major driver. Global warming has several causes. The main cause is the burning of fossil fuels. This releases carbon dioxide, or CO2, and other greenhouse gases. These gases trap heat in the atmosphere, leading to warmer temperatures. Deforestation is another cause. Trees absorb CO2. When we cut them down, less CO2 is removed from the atmosphere. This adds to the greenhouse effect. Industrial processes and agriculture also contribute. They release methane and nitrous oxide, which are powerful greenhouse gases. Finally, natural factors can also play a role. For example, changes in the sun's activity can affect the Earth's temperature. However, these natural factors are small compared to human activities. Reducing our greenhouse gas emissions is key to tackling global warming. Global cooling can have various causes. One major cause is volcanic eruptions. When a volcano erupts, it releases particles into the atmosphere. These particles can block sunlight, leading to temporary cooling. Another cause is changes in ocean currents. The oceans play a big role in regulating the Earth's temperature. If ocean currents change, they can affect climate patterns. For example, the Gulf Stream helps keep Europe warmer. If it slows down, Europe could cool. Finally, changes in the Earth's orbit can cause cooling over long periods. These changes affect how much sunlight reaches the Earth. During periods when less sunlight reaches the planet, temperatures can drop. This can lead to ice ages, which can last thousands of years. Global warming has many effects. One of the most visible is the melting of ice caps and glaciers. This leads to rising sea levels. Coastal areas are at risk of flooding. Some islands might even disappear. Weather patterns are also changing. We are seeing more heat waves, droughts, and heavy rainfall. These extreme weather events can cause significant damage. They affect agriculture, water supply, and human health. Another effect is the impact on wildlife. Many species are struggling to adapt to the changing climate. Some are moving to new areas while others are facing extinction. Protecting our biodiversity is crucial for the health of our planet. Global cooling can also have significant effects. During periods of cooling, ice and snow cover large areas. This can lead to lower sea levels. Coastal areas might expand and new land bridges could form. Cooling can also affect agriculture. Crops that need warmer temperatures might not grow well. This can lead to food shortages. Some areas might become uninhabitable due to extreme cold. Wildlife is also impacted. Animals that thrive in warmer climates might struggle to survive. They might migrate to warmer areas, but not all species can adapt. This can lead to changes in ecosystems and the loss of biodiversity. Predicting the future climate is challenging. Scientists use models to make predictions. These models consider different factors like greenhouse gas emissions and natural processes. Most models predict continued warming if we do not reduce emissions. Some scenarios are more optimistic. If we take action to reduce emissions, we could slow down warming. This would require significant changes. We would need to shift to renewable energy, protect forests, and reduce waste. There are also more pessimistic scenarios. If we continue on our current path, the impacts could be severe. We could see more extreme weather, rising sea levels, and loss of biodiversity. Taking action now is crucial for a better future. Taking care of our planet is everyone's responsibility. We can all make a difference. One simple step is to reduce our energy use. Turn off lights when not needed. Use energy-efficient appliances. Consider walking or biking instead of driving. Another important step is to support renewable energy. Solar and wind power are cleaner alternatives to fossil fuels. Governments and businesses need to invest in these technologies. We can also support policies that protect the environment. Finally, we need to be mindful of our consumption. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Support sustainable products, plant trees, and protect natural habitats. Every little action helps. Together, we can make a big impact.